English teacher in Wilmington is going the extra mile to become an expert on Charles Dickens.
Now she's taking what she's learned and she's helping her students get into the Christmas spirit. In this morning's Eye on Education, WBZ's Paula Ebben stopped by her classroom to see how she brings a Christmas carol to life.
One of them said to me today, "Miss Smith, you know he's dead, right?"
Charles Dickens may be long gone.
Does anybody want to share
but to English teacher Kristin Smith, never forgotten.
I've always had my Dickens action figure, and the kids, as my student said, they like to treat him like an elf on the shelf.
Hundreds of people follow this Wilmington 7th grade English teacher's Instagram account, Where's the Dickens, to follow her adventures. And then,
last summer, the Wilmington Education Foundation gave Ms. Smith a $1,000 grant to travel to London and walk in the footsteps of Charles Dickens so she could return here to her classroom and bring a Christmas carol to life.
So guys, so Charles here is anxiously awaiting your letters, right, to hear how you thought the play was.
It's been wonderful telling the kids about what I saw. I mean, the Dickens Museum.
She brings the book to life every December.
And what did Scrooge realize at that very moment? He gave up on people.
Her UK travels and photos help her explain Victorian England to 7th graders who, let's face it, can find Dickens' writing a little stuffy at first.
So I explained to them about Dickens' writing style and that
it can be dense.
It's dense, and that he was paid by the word,
right,
and that he was desperate and he needed to make some money. I found a bunch of the locations online of places that inspired him to write A Christmas Carol. The kids love it. Like, they're like, "Are you taking him anywhere this summer?"
It brings it alive, and it makes it like way better than if you just read it on your own.
What is it about this book that really gets through to them?
I think when we did the part with ignorance and want, I held up my cell phone and I said, you know, I spend time with my family and I'm on my phone, and then I realized 20 minutes has gone by and I'm not present. I actually had one boy say, wow, you know, how many hours have I played Fortnite?
They embrace the message of this Christmas classic with no bah humbug from them.
No matter what happens in your life and all the bad things that happen, you gotta just go through it, and you gotta keep pushing and try hard and be the nicest you can to people.
Always be grateful for what you have. I like Tiny Tim because of just this Christmas spirit he has, and no matter he has so many difficulties, but he just wants to live his life and be happy.
And God bless us, everyone. In Wilmington, Paula Ebben, WBZ News.